Good morning, students. Now we are going to start part 3 of chapter 9, Reproduction in Plants. We have discussed asexual reproductions in details. Now we are going to discuss about sexual reproductions. In sexual reproductions require the involvement of two individuals, typically one of each sex. Normal human reproduction is a common example of sexual reproduction. In flowering plants, the reproductive parts are located in the flower. Flower are the reproductive parts of the plant. Here is two parts. Male part is stamen, male reproductive parts, and the female reproductive parts of the flower is pistil, or you can say carpel. Flower which have only the stamen or only the pistil are called unisexual flower. Example: maize, papaya, cucumber, etc. And flower which have both stamen and pistil are called bisexual flowers. Example: rose, mustard, etc. The stamen has a filament and anther. The anther contains pollen grains which contain the male gametes. And the pistil or carpel consists of stigma, style, and ovary. The ovary contains ovules which contain the female gametes or egg. In sexual reproduction, the male and female gametes fuse together or combine together to form a zygote, and by the zygote, or when the zygote develops, it can grow as a new plant. You can see here the picture of flowers. You have seen here stamen and carpel or pistil. Stamen, stamen is the male organs which consist of anther and filament, whereas carpel or pistil have the three parts: stigma, style, and ovary. Ovary contains ovules. In ovule there is egg. Now unisexual and bisexual flower already discussed. The flower which contain only the male और फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स, या तो मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन होगा इसके अंदर या फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन होगा. These are called unisexual flowers. They are called incomplete flowers. To reproduce, they undergo cross pollinations. Example is papaya, white mulberry, and watermelon. Bisexual flower is the flower which contain both male and female reproductive organs, stamen and pistil both. They will self-pollinate themselves. Example is tomato, brinjal, mustard, lily, and so on. Now pollinations. What is pollinations? The male reproductive part of the plant is stamen, and the stamen consists of pollen grains. The transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of a flower is called pollination. Pollen grains are transferred by wind, water, or insects. If pollen grain lands on the stigma of the same flower, it is called self-pollination. If the pollen grain of one flower land or capture on the stigma of the another flower, is called cross-pollinations. These pollinations are done with the help of pollinators. So what are pollinators? Pollinators are the agent that carry or transfer the pollen grain from an anther to the stigma. Example of pollinators are wind, bees, butterflies, many other insects, birds, rats, and bats are the main pollinators in nature. Now fertilizations. The process of fusion of the male and female gametes to form a zygote is called fertilization. After fertilization, the zygote develops into an embryo. The ovule then develop into the seeds and the ovary develop into the fruits. The fruits that you are eat is the ovary, ripening ovary. Now seed dispersal. The carrying away of seeds from one place to the another is called seed dispersal. Seed dispersal is very important for the growing of the plant. Seed can be dispersed in a number of different ways depending upon the nature of the seeds. Those seeds which are light in weight can be dispersed by wind. By the insects, seeds dispersed by wind are light, have wings or hairs so that they are easily blown away by wind. Seeds dispersed by water have spongy or fibrous outer cover so that they can float on water. So, seed can be dispersed by water. Coconut can travel for thousands of kilometers across seas and ocean. It can go from one place to another. Seeds can be dispersed by animal. Some plants have juicy fruits that animal like to eat. The animal eats the fruit, but only the juicy part is digested. The seed pass through the animal's digestive system. As such, they are deposited on land where they form new plant.